So Earfun hit me up and wanted me to try out their true wireless headphones, and at first I was pretty skeptical because for the price that you get and all the features, it sounds too good to be true. But since I got them, I really fell in love with these, and I'm telling you right now, I really recommend these. So go ahead and really buy these right now. But this video, I just want to talk about my experience using these headphones. First off is the USB-C. I'm pretty surprised how they put this in something this cheap. And a lot of big manufacturers, they don't even put these, they're still sticking with micro USB. Come on, it's 2019, so everything should be USB-C by now. But the main thing is they don't want to do it because it's so expensive. So that's why I'm pretty surprised how they have USB-C in something within that's under $50. So now I really need one cable to charge everything I have. And if I don't have the cable with me, I can wirelessly charge these with my Samsung S10e. Next up is comfort. Once I put them in my ear, it sits there nicely. And when they're on, they seal really well. So the isolation is really good. So it cuts off basic ambience noise, people talking. So if you're in a coffee shop having these on, you're basically just hearing your music and nothing else. Just make sure to try out the different air tip sizes because the better the seal, the better your sound, and the better the isolation is. So how well do they fit in your ear? Basic stuff like going to the gym, walking, running, doing weights and stuff, definitely they can stay on easily. Even when you do something more crazy like more acrobatics, or when you're upside down and jumping around doing jumping jacks, they still stay on. So I haven't had an experience where these actually fall off my ears. For the design, it's really sleek and minimal and very basic. So you're not gonna look weird wearing these, or you're not even gonna catch any attention. And I just love how clean they look. It also has the matte finish, so it helps with the grip, especially when it starts to get greasy and oily so it doesn't slip off your fingers. When it starts to feel nasty from your gym or everyday occasions, you can just easily wash these with water because it's basically waterproof. For battery life, it is fantastic for the everyday person. It's really long for someone who just uses these for the gym and just going out for running errands or do a simple commute. When I travel, I'm pretty sure these will last me throughout the plane or bus ride, not unless the plane ride is over 30 hours. It's been a couple days since I got these, and I spent about 2 to 3 hours a day using these headphones, and so far I haven't charged these. At this rate, it's gonna be over a week and a half before I need to put this on USB-C or wirelessly charge these. Now, if I were to listen to music about over 6 hours a day, then maybe I would charge these by the end of the week. Even so, the battery life is amazing on these headphones. For connectivity, it's really fast. Once I take them out the case, I can hear it says connected, and once they're in my ears, they're already ready to play music. Next up is sound quality, which is probably the most important thing of these headsets, and for this price, I'm really surprised how well they sound. So the sound is more on the bass heavy side. So if you like to listen to a lot of lows, a lot of bassy stuff, then these sound pretty good. The lows are pretty strong and they're separated pretty nicely. So if there's a bunch of lows or bass heavy music playing at the same time, then you can hear the separation. In terms of the highs and vocals, it's not as present as other headphones. Now, for me, I feel like it's kind of being dragged down because the headphones is so low intensive or really bass heavy. So if you're, like I said, if you really like to listen to a lot of bass heavy stuff, then this should be no problem. Even if the vocals are drowned out a little bit, you can still hear all the notes and words. One of the best things about these earbuds is the price. If you get it now before the Indiegogo project ends, you can get them for under 50 bucks. After that, it's 100, but even at 100, I would still think it's worth it. But if you can get it for 50, it's a no-brainer. For the low price, there has to be something that needs to be cut back. And for me, it's the case. Once I picked them up and I felt it, it feels pretty hollow and light. So at that point, I know that I can't really drop these. If I do drop them multiple times, I'm pretty sure it will break or I would see a lot of deep scratches. So far, I haven't dropped it yet, but for me, using it for every day, putting it into bags and pockets, I did see some scratches. Once I have the earbuds on, I put the case away anyway, so I don't really see it as much. So for me, I don't mind. I think it's pretty smart to cut back on the case rather than the sound quality. So when you get these headphones, just don't expect the case to be scratch-free after some sort of use. However, if you don't have a bag with you, you will have to put it in your pockets, which the case is pretty big, so you will see a pretty big bulge, especially if you have tighter jeans. For the quality of the earbuds themselves, it's still plastic, but it feels like a higher quality plastic than a case. So I got no complaints there. The Earfun Free is now my to-go-to headphones, which replaced my Plantronics, which is the wireless wired headphones. So those are my to-go-to for the past 2 years. Now the Earfun Free is going to be my to-go-to for all my city runs and commute. I would highly recommend these headphones, especially if you get them for under 50 bucks. All the features that they offer can easily be 2 or 3 times as much. Especially you can already tell from the Samsung or Apple headphones that they do offer almost all the same thing and with a higher price tag. So for me, this is a no-brainer. Go get these before the project ends, especially for the price point. If you want to check these out, I will have the link down below. I'm just saying, you really need to get these before the project ends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.